Sometimes my faith feels strong. Sometimes I feel afraid. But my feelings may change. God never does. Sometimes I wake up ready for the fight. Sometimes I need a prayer to face the night. Sometimes I believe without a doubt. Sometimes fear gets loud and I can't drown it out. Sometimes I'm smiling but my heart feels tired. Sometimes I'm walking straight through the fire. I know I'm covered, I know I'm blessed, but sometimes this life weighs on my chest. When my hands start shaking and my heart starts racing, when I don't have the words to pray, He understands me anyway. Sometimes I'm up, sometimes I'm down. Sometimes my faith feels lost and found. Sometimes I smile to cover the pain. Sometimes I dance, sometimes it rains. Sometimes I'm weak, sometimes I'm strong, but God keeps holding me all along. I may not feel the same every day, but every time He makes a way. I'm sometimes, but God is always. I'm sometimes, but God is always. Sometimes I cry when nobody knows. Sometimes I'm healing but it doesn't show. Sometimes I'm happy, laughing from my soul. Sometimes I feel like I'm losing control. Even when anxiety calls out my name, I call on Jesus, He stays the same. Being afraid doesn't cancel my faith. Even my sometimes is covered by grace. When my thoughts start running and the worries keep coming, when I can't find the strength to stay, He reminds me I'm still in His hands. Sometimes I'm up, sometimes I'm down. Sometimes my faith feels lost and found. Sometimes I smile to cover the pain. Sometimes I dance, sometimes it rains. Sometimes I'm weak, sometimes I'm strong, but God keeps holding me all along. I may not feel the same every day, but every time He makes a way. I'm sometimes, but God is always. Sometimes, but God is always. Sometimes I worry, He's always my peace. Sometimes I'm hurting, He brings me relief. Sometimes I'm empty, He's always enough. Sometimes I'm fragile, He's always my strength. My emotions change, but His word remains. I may have my moments, but He stays the same. Sometimes I'm up, sometimes I'm down. Sometimes my faith feels lost and found. Sometimes I smile to cover the pain. Sometimes I dance, sometimes it rains. Sometimes I'm weak, sometimes I'm strong, but God keeps holding me all along. I may not feel the same every day, but every time He makes a way. I'm sometimes, but God is always. I'm sometimes, but God is always. Sometimes I laugh, sometimes I cry, but every single time God stays by my side. I'm sometimes, but God is always.